Hello everybody, today we will be taking a look at the brand new wedding banner in Umamusume, which brings in wedding Mayano Top Gun, wedding Airgrove, and the two new support cards which are Kawakami Princess and Hishi Akebono. Before I get into the breakdown, here's a quick TLDR of this banner. For the Uma banner, if one of these Umas are one of your favorite characters or you play Oshi, then you should pull, cause again, who doesn't like to play with their favorite Umas? As for the support cards, Kawakami Princess is a decent card, though it is not meta defining, so you are free to skip her very easily without losing much. Sadly, for Hishi Akebono, the support card itself is not really that good even after the Guts rework, so it is going to be one of the more forgettable cards in the game. If you want a more detailed explanation, we will start with Wedding Airgrove. Wedding Airgrove has stack growth rates of 10% speed, 10% power, and 10% guts. Her unique skill isn't that hard to trigger. It increases her speed once she is about to overtake an Uma if they are in first, second, or third mid-race. If you are planning on using her as a pace chaser, she has really good initial skills, which are Pace Chaser Corners and Unyielding Spirit for Mile. If you get her to Potential 5, she gets the gold version of Unyielding Spirit, and also she gets Corner Connoisseur. She also gets decent skills through her events, which are Home Stretch Haste and Up Tempo for Medium. If you plan on pulling for her, you could build her as a pace chaser for either mild or medium, since she has the flexibility of going either way. I would consider her to be overall a good Uma. Next up is going to be the wedding Mayano Top Gun. Mayano Top Gun stat bonuses are 10% for speed, 10% for stamina, and 10% for wits, which is overall a really good stat spread. Her unique is very interesting since it triggers when passing another Uma depending on her positioning, which is if she is on the 5th to 7th, she would get an acceleration boost, and if she is 1st to 4th, she will get increased speed. This triggers on the final corner of the race. Her initial skills are Corner Recovery, Skilled Step, and Murmur. As for her potential skills, if you get her to Potential 5, her gold skills are Mystifying Murmur, which is a gold debuff skill. Then we have Swinging Maestro. She is the second character, outside of Super Creek herself, who can get Swinging Maestro as part of her base kit. As her career events, she has a lot of skills that she can get. It depends on which style are you using for Mayano Top Gun, as she is well known for being able to run every single strategy, that being front runner, pace chaser, late surger, or end closer. Overall, I think Mayano Top Gun is probably one of the more unique Umas that we have currently on the global server because of her unique skill, and you can slap her in any strategy for any distance if you use the correct parents. Next up is going to be the support cards. We have a story event coming in the same day, which will give us an extra SSR free-to-play card that we can have. So, starting off with the Kawakami Princess. Kawakami Princess I would consider to be a decent speed card, though it is not as good as Kira-san Black. Comparing her to Kira-san Black, her friendship bonus is slightly higher than Kira-san Black. Her mood effect is the exact same, and she has the advantage of having one speed bonus and one power bonus compared to Kira-san Black, who only has one power bonus. Though Kira-san Black has 15% training effectiveness compared to Kawakami Princess, who has 0%. She does have the 45 initial speed, which is really situational, especially for second champions meeting where you could potentially benefit off of that. They both have good initial friendship gauge, though Kawakami Princess needs to be at Lemon Break 3 in order for her to even get initial friendship. then she has the advantage of both race and fan bonus. She doesn't have any hint frequency though compared to Kira-san Black, and she has much less specialty priority compared to Kira-san Black. So Kira-san Black still resides as the number one speed card, and that will be the case for a really long time, but this card is not bad. The issue with this card is that its events are not giving you good skills at all, because she only gives you 3 good hint skills, that being preferred positioning, soft step, and tactical tweak. And another massive issue is that you need to be at limit break 3 for her to actually be useful, since that is when she gets initial friendship gauge. Next up is going to be the Hashine Akebono card, and I don't know what else to say outside of this card is straight up ass. Her stats are really bad outside of the hint levels at level 4 and the hint frequency of 60%, but even then, if you are not gonna provide really good skills and your unique skill that you get from her event is really bad, that means that overall value is not going to be that high. And combining the fact that she is a guts card makes her be one of the most forgettable cards in the entire game. Unless you are a spender, I highly recommend to skip this banner, since Kawakami Princess needs to be at limit break 3 to be a good card, and her being a speed card will potentially mean that she will get power crept much easier compared to the other cards. As for the character banner, if you like Airgraph or Mayano Top Gun, then you could spend a couple of pulls on them, since both of them are decent Umas, but only if you really like them and play Oshi. If you found this video to be helpful for you, then please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one.